Hey guys, what's up? It's Gamer. Bringing you another review today on the T2. First of all, shout out to my buddy Grammar, who's also in Technique, for letting me use his account to review this and actually a few other guns. So I've got a couple guns lined up already for future reviews. Like I said, big shout out to him. Um, so let's get right into it. The T2 is, in my opinion, the most ridiculously overpowered gun in this game as of now. Um, Obviously, some people may argue with me, but I think I can make a pretty good case for this by comparing it to what was basically previously the benchmark SMG, which is the NX Epic Vipers P90TR. The T2 has a 36 point damage, which is identical to that of the Vipers P90TR, but it differs from the TR in just about every other, well, actually every other stat. Not even an exaggeration. What sets it apart is its ridiculous rate of fire, which is 90, and that's 8 points higher than that of the Vipers P90TR. I'm gonna be spewing some numbers at you this review. If you compare that to, for example, I mean, the T2, if you look at it in a kind of like purely numbers way, the T2 is actually better than the M134 minigun. The minigun has a 34 point damage, which is 2 points lower than that of the T2, but it only has a 90 rate of fire, which is the same as that of the T2. So technically you could make a case that you can kill somebody faster with a T2 than you can with a minigun, which is quite overpowered, if you ask me. Anyway, the portability of the T2 is 88 points, which is 13 points higher than that of the Vipers P90TR. You can run with this gun a lot faster than you can with a knife. A knife only has an 81 point portability. The only thing that's higher than this is actually the grenade, which is, I mean, I don't know, I think it's something like upper 90s, like 96, 97 or something like that. So that is pretty ridiculously overpowered as well. Rate of fire, I already talked about. Accuracy is, it's actually quite accurate for an SMG. 76 points, which is pretty good. That is 8 points higher than that of a Vipers P90TR. And coincidentally, the recoil is 8 points lower than that of a P90TR, Vipers P90TR at 64. So I mean, yeah, those are the pure numbers on this gun. But moving on to opinions, it's actually kind of hard to control. Just like a minigun has, you know, like whatever it is, over 100 bullets in a clip, this only has 45, which means that you kind of need to spray with careful moderation because the clip is actually pretty small. And I think, I'm not sure, I think Grammar had an extended mag on this, so I think the clip might actually be 35. Might be wrong about that. But yeah, it's like I said, it's kind of hard to control even because it's so fast and you run out of bullets so quickly that if you just miss for like about a second or maybe even less than a second, you're basically already dead because you're gonna be your clip is gonna be empty. But I also found that this gun, I don't know if it was just a bad day I was having or something, but I also did I also recorded a game with the TRG 41, and I don't know, it was getting no regged so hard, and this kind of was too. And I've heard like rumors that it gets no regged because it shoots so fast that like half of the bullets don't even register. I don't know if that's just a myth or actually true in some way. I don't really know how no reg works. I'm not sure that anyone does, but as you can see, I mean, just like two little short sprays there, and I was already down 20 bullets. So you got to be really careful about how you spray. got to be really careful with the moderation, or you will run out of bullets. I also did this on a one-man army, just because I feel like that's probably one of the best modes for a gun like this. Because you're usually not going to survive long enough to run out of bullets. I probably should have tested it on a limb game or something like that, just to see how often you actually would run out of bullets. Just out of curiosity, just for giggles. But I didn't. So you guys have this. I don't even think I won this, which is kind of sad. I didn't even do that good. But whatever. For all intents and purposes, this is just so you guys can see how the T2 plays. I don't know. I've also been getting like a lot of Nexon lag recently. Like it's been getting kind of hard to play. But yeah, like even as you can see there, like I basically missed, but for some reason it still hit. I don't know. It's something with the lag or with my computer or internet or what, but I have not been enjoying the game. I've been raging a lot more than usual because of this lag and stuff. But yeah, this is definitely the best submachine gun in the game. Maybe one of the best guns in the game right now. Just because of those ridiculous stats. But as you can see, like I killed 4 people there, and that's already basically like half the bullets that I had to start with. Anyway, there's not much more to talk about this gun. It's just that ridiculous gun that everybody's gonna be using now. The new NX overpowered gun that will probably get nerfed in a little while. But for those that did buy it, enjoy it while you can, because it probably will get changed soon to get rid of these ridiculous stats. I don't know how this guy didn't see me. Less than a minute left here. I don't really know what to talk about. Grammar did give me his account for like 3 hours. So all these games that you guys are gonna see in like the next 5 reviews are just like the first game I went into with the gun. I just would go in with the gun, just play a game with it, and the score that I got was the score that's gonna be on the review. But once again, huge shout out to Grammar for giving me his account information. He's got loads of awesome guns that I still haven't recorded any games with. Hopefully at some point get a review out on those. Anyway, this is the end of the game. I finished 29 and 17 in second place behind some other guy.